2 minutes late. Sorry. 3 minutes. How's it going, guys? Let me know if the audio is too loud. I think it's probably using the YouTube audio library instead of simply a playlist that I've been using for so many months. How's it going, everybody? FM Roman, A Blinken, Alushi, Pillow Fluff, Marble Sphere, Radioactive Potato, Youngblood, Lana, Yellow Hexagon, Square Up Tune, Netherlands Ball. All the regulars. It's a tiny bit too loud. Yeah, I figured the YouTube's audio on 1 pixel. 1 pixel. There we go. YouTube's like volume slider is pretty crappy. One awesome. How's it going? Say Fanny 2. Got my coffee like normal. All right. So what do you guys want to do today? I just put up the generic. You guys can ask me what to draw. Tell me what to draw. Geo Minecrafter, hello. You're new here. Welcome. Glad you found the channel. Hope you like. Presumably you like Polandball if you're here. We do primarily Polandball content, but streaming we do a little bit more. Lots of geography, geopolitics, international relations, history, stuff like that. Flags, tier lists. We have a Discord, if you didn't already know. Chase 911, Chase 911. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Turtle, your first Polandball stream. Welcome. Please be so kind as to drop a like on the stream. Helps the channel out. We are growing like gangbusters, but we're still very small. We would like to be a much larger channel. We'll get there eventually. Oh, we need your help. Draw Hungary solving an Israel cube. Well, that's interesting. Murilinho Gameplays, welcome. Don't think I've seen a couple new people in chat. Okay. Let's see. So, last time I streamed, we drew a couple of different things. I'll go back to fit on screen. I drew Holy Roman Empire. Japan is painting anime. And we put the Kingdom of Hanover hidden inside of Japan. Finland with coffee and vodka. The only way to survive that far north is being both drunk and alert from coffee. Conrad with his cello. Algeria destroying the internet. So apparently this happens a couple days every year in Algeria. Lana, you can correct me if I'm wrong. During like the national exams or whatever in Algeria every year, the government shuts off the internet so that students can't cheat, which is pretty extreme, but you know, cheating is not great. But academia is absolutely rife with cheating, so you know, I get that, you know, people want to try and stamp it out, but turning off the internet for the whole country seems extreme to me, but that's what they do. Elite Cameraman, hello, welcome. Youngblood, I did see the art you made for the contest. Yeah, I'm going to ask people to send it again just so people will ping me with their art and then they'll update it like a day later and ping me again saying like, look at my new art, I made changes. So I'm going to ask people to submit their art maybe on like Friday or something. I'll ping everybody. Geo Minecrafter, can I please draw your profile picture? Maybe I'll do some profile picture drawings today. I don't know yet. Well, we'll see. Trying to be a little bit more, do a little bit more variety in streaming besides just profile pictures. Mr. Goober, how's it going? So we also drew at Manny's request Little Boy and Fat Man. These were the two atomic bombs that were dropped on Japan. And then I drew Mega Poland. Someone suggested I draw Poland, so I drew Mega Poland. This is the Poland that Poland wishes it was and is striving to be. So, we can add more to this. Draw Berlin. What is the flag of Berlin? Oh, yeah, I recognize this. Let's do Berlin. Where should we put Berlin? Astrid, how's it going? Who are the mentor? Welcome. Small Russia next to Big Poland? I like that. Let's do Berlin. Let's do small Russia. The way Russia should exist. Very small and insignificant. Unable to hurt anybody. I need to find a flag of Russia. Download. So I get the right colors. But how is everybody's... What is today? Tuesday? How often do I stream? More often than not. It's usually Fridays and Saturdays I almost always stream. But yeah, it's almost daily. Not every day. I'm not like a full-time streamer. Maybe one day. But I do a lot of the video editing and drawing for the channel as well. So it's not just like a streaming channel. But we have a ton of videos and shorts, so go check those out if you haven't already. Drop a like on any content you like. Even if you don't like it, we would appreciate a like. A like is a like from somebody. This is a good thing to understand about social media and the internet in general and advertisers and whatever, is the reason why you see a lot of like content online that makes you angry, or like things like rage bait, or like when someone makes a like a very obvious mistake about some subject that everybody knows the answer to, is because that drives engagement. So always watch out for that. Don't take the bait. Because an angry like is worth just as much as a happy like. That's why people, like content creators, will make rage bait and stuff like that. I don't make rage bait though, so. So we're drawing Berlin. Let's give him some eyes. But yeah, it's Tuesday, so we're almost halfway through the week. Long week. Tuesday, oh, okay. Well, let's do a poll. I'm curious. So no one really likes Monday through Thursday, right? Everyone likes the weekend and Friday, right? So, of Mondays, Mr. Goober, you like Monday? Well, you're wrong. Of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, what is your favorite of those days? I don't like any of them. But I would take Thursday over all of them. How can I say I don't make rage bait when I'm racist to cubes? It's true. I don't like cubes. Add a third dimension to a square and I just go ballistic. But so I think Tuesday is actually the worst day of the week, because it's a Monday without the novelty, right? Like, you're not close to the weekend at all, but at least Monday sort of was different from the previous 2 days, you know? Like, Tuesday is like the first day where you're sort of back into your routine. Yeah, Mondays are garbage. Tuesdays I think are the worst though. Wednesday I think is the most forgettable day. Nothing happens on Wednesday. If you guys remember Zemo Nitrome, he did the Wednesday Frog meme videos. The year that he did those, every Wednesday morning, I looked forward to whatever video he put out. And he stopped doing them after a year because it obviously takes a lot of time to make that stuff. I was sad when he stopped making them. But that made my Wednesdays a little bit better. So yeah, so most of you guys said when Thursday. Toasters mango tree. Want me to draw you spamming? Thursday is better because weekends are close. Yeah, but if you're thinking about it in a vacuum, Thursday versus Wednesday, they're still not the weekend, right? You're still at school or work. Zemo makes good comics. He does. Some of the best. He has the highest rated comic, I think, on the Polandball sub. Sorry, what was I doing? Oh, I need to draw this bear. It's a weird looking bear. Have you guys actually seen photos or videos of bears like walking upright? It's really unsettling. They look like people in a bear costume. So the bear is set not quite in the center. Bear. Let's put the layer over here. Bear. What does this bear look like again? Black. I'll approximate it and then I'll move it. I made it too big. This bear has to be small. Maybe I just trace it. Or no, we'll just put it side by side and then... Okay, let's try this again. Not many pixels to work with. Not your average bear. Oh, okay, this is terrible. Scale it down a little bit more. I'm gonna trace it. You can't stop me. It has red teeth and nails. Because bears aren't scary enough. Let's go and add blood onto all their weapons. Let's do green for the nails. Sort of like that, and then... Oh, it's a tongue. Okay. And then the eye. Nearly done. And then, what was I going to do after this? I was going to do, Russia. Small Russia next to Poland. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Something like that. Okay. Let me fix the mouth. That's a bear. Now the eyes cover it. You know what? Here. Let's give him beady eyes. It's a German state, right? It probably wants to expand naturally. Do we have any Germans in the chat? Sorry, I've been ignoring you guys. Austria with a bear? Yeah. Am I going to fill in for Dig Runner for the monthly contest videos? You love those videos? I should. It's really hard to find the bandwidth to do everything that I want to do for the channel, on top of having like my normal life, you know? So there's a lot of things I want to do. It's just a matter of, can I allocate the time to it? Right now we're working on a long form video for is a script that I wrote. Gatenerd and Aaron helped me edit it. Aaron is doing like almost all of the drawing, so shout out to Aaron. It's gonna be like a 12-minute long video on the European Union. Since I know a shitload about the EU, I'm gonna learn you all something good about the EU. Because the EU is a super confusing organization, but it is very important because other regions are starting to emulate the EU because it's been relatively successful at turning a bunch of sort of states that no one cares about because they're very small into something of a great power itself. Whoops. Okay, let's move the bear over a little bit, and then the eyes. Okay. Berlin. Ich bin ein Berliner. Berlin should be drawn as a donut, right? Why do they have eyeliner? Put shadows around the eyes to make them look serious. You know? Goofy Account 1, did you hear Gatenerd? You just joined? No, one of the people who runs this channel is named Gatenerd. He's got a TikTok. Pretty famous on TikTok. Relatively famous on TikTok. I don't know, he has like 700,000 subscribers. That's pretty big, right? Why should Berlin be drawn as a donut? So John F. Kennedy visited Berlin when he was president and made a famous speech in which he said, Ich bin ein Berliner. Ich bin ein Berliner. Which it's debated whether or not depending on, you know, his accent or whatever, he obviously meant to say, like, I am a Berliner, like a citizen of Berlin. But a Berliner is also a kind of donut. So a lot of people think that, you know, what he actually said was, I am a jelly donut. Ich bin ein Berliner. Geo Minecrafter, you're German? Have what, like an eye patch? Asagumo, konnichiwa. Arigato for joining the stream. Giolinio, can I draw Algeria? Oh, make the bear like an eye patch. Yeah, I could do that. It's not normally drawn as an eye patch, though, but I've never actually drawn Berlin. But yeah, I can do that. Why not? Okay, let's take the right eye and move it over a bit. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. It's just there's a lot of people in chat, and when I'm drawing, I don't really pay attention to chat because it's hard to do both at the same time. But I'm not trying to ignore you guys. It's just, there's a lot of keep track of. Okay, now let's do the patch or the strap, I guess. Let's do like a light brown, dark brown. No, let's do a dark gray. Do you guys remember when Olaf Scholz had he had an eye patch? He had like an eye injury or something. Punish Scholz. He looked cool as hell. We'll play some games. We'll do global. We'll do maybe travel. We'll do. I was playing Infinite Craft actually earlier today. You guys got me hooked on that. That was fun. Let's play Limbo on Geometry Dash. What is that? Let me Google it. Limbo Geometry Dash. I've never heard of Geometry Dash. It's a rhythm game. play it online? Is the music copyright protected? I wouldn't be able to play it on stream. Infinite Craft is fire if it's not blocked on the school computer. More world leaders need cool hats and unique accessories. I agree. I totally agree. Some music is copyrighted. It's copyrighted in it? Oh, okay. Never played Geometry Dash? Okay. Yeah, Olaf Scholz, he looked... The only time he's ever looked cool in his life was when he had that eye patch. He should have kept it, just aesthetically. Alright, we're gonna do a Tiny Russia, right? Tiny Russia. If we lived in a just universe, this is what Russia would look like. Alas, we do not. Let me know if the music stops or is too loud, because I'm not actually listening to it. I just have that tab open. So it should be playing. Let's make Russia look worried. No, you're not supposed to fight back. The rhetoric from the Russian government over the Ukraine war is so infuriatingly stupid. Okay, let's do the lines. Blue in the middle. Let's do... Oh, okay, yeah, I can merge it now. Blue. Okay. Tiny Russia. Let's make him sweat. Because he's nervous. Alright, easy. What are we doing next? There's no music. It says it's playing. Draw Grand Colombia with a big tank about to shoot Peru. Saying puta. Oh, I hate drawing coats of arms. Grand Colombia. Peru. This is the flag of Gran Colombia from 1822 to 1831, and this is the modern flag of Peru. I don't know if there's an older version of the flag I'm supposed to use, but I'll do these. Draw 13-star US, but he has sunglasses and is the size of modern US. So, small nitpick. We don't call we don't refer to characters as like USA ball or France ball. We just call them USA and France in Polandball. But I get that like a lot of country ball creators don't do that. Draw Omsk. I have drawn Omsk. Omsk bird. I'm running out of room here. Grand Colombia in a tank? Grand Colombia... Tanks didn't exist when Grand Colombia existed. That doesn't make any sense. Let's do it anyway. Make this canvas bigger. Please remember to drop a like on the stream if you have not done so already. Do appreciate it. Okay. We are drawing... All right, I can merge all of this. No, Nelson. I have a hard time saying that name. Welcome. Accuracy in my Polandball? It's more likely than you think. All right, so we're doing Gran Colombia, Peru, and a tank. Let's draw... okay, we're going to do a very simple tank. Let's do the tank first. Let's do 5 pixels. Reference image. Are any of you guys tank nerds? I never liked tanks as like, I don't know, I always liked ships and planes. I always thought tanks were kind of lame. Just a big armored car, essentially, you know? They're cool to look at. I don't know. I've never thought tanks were super interesting. Like planes and ships. Oh, planes fly, which is cool, right? And ships can be like enormous. Tanks are just like yeah, I mean they're big, but they're not like overwhelmingly large and intimidating, you know? Whoops. Let's do 3 pixels for the turret, the cannon. I do think modern tanks look way cooler than older tanks, though. Like, World War II era tanks, I think were not that aesthetically pleasing. Certainly not World War I era tanks. Those things were ugly as hell, but, you know, growing pains. But, like a modern Abrams or a Challenger or something, those look cool. But, with the advent of drones, they're more susceptible than they've ever been. You know, like, there have always been countermeasures to tanks, but they've been designed... Tanks have been designed with the idea that, like, they're not going to get attacked from above, really. Certainly not by something as small as, like, an FPV drone. GeoMinecrafter, name a country, you can give us a fact about it. Burundi. The Bob Semple tank is the coolest tank. Is that the New Zealand one? The one that, like, that one dude made? United States Space Force. Okay, we're gonna put Colombia on top of the tank. And then we'll draw... Whoops. Let me do the wheels inside the tread tracks. How many does this have? 5? 4? I don't know. I can always move them. Yeah, we have to move these. Okay. And these come over a little bit. And one more over here. Good enough. missing anything? This looks about right. Okay. We're drawing Columbia on top of it now. We were born to inherit the stars. Hell yeah, brother. Straight to space. I'm loving how we're in a new space race. Who's gonna land on the moon next? USA or China? Both are aiming to do it before 2030. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people expect. I would not be surprised to see China land on the moon before the US does again. I would absolutely not be surprised. They're doing a... presumably, the Chinese lunar mission is a little bit more simple because they're going to land, you know? The current moon program that the US is running is designed to be a permanent thing. So we're trying to get like a lot more material on the moon to stay there. So it's not even close. The US has more super heavies while China has done none currently. The Long March 5, I think, is the Chinese moon rocket. That is supposed to be tested sometime this year, and they moved it up, the first test flight, by 2 years, I think. Is the Long March 5? Long March 6? They're developing their manned moon rocket, and it was first supposed to be tested in 2026. They've moved it up by 2 years. It's supposed to be tested sometime this year. In development, Long March 9? I don't know, you guys can find it. What is the official Polandball subreddit? Reddit.com/r/Polandball. That is where the most original Polandball content has ever existed on the internet. I started making Polandball comics about 12 or 13 years ago. The Polandball subreddit was sort of the first place where country ball content, Polandball content was first organized. Let's give Columbia eyes. And it's still kicking. It's got about 600,000 members, 700,000 almost. But Reddit feels like a dying platform, and that's yet another reason why we started this channel, was we didn't want sort of the original spirit of Polandball to die, because there's a lot of country ball content on YouTube, but it's not in the same spirit as Polandball, and I think it loses a lot of its charm when you don't adhere to some of the rules that it's supposed to look like crappy MS Paint art, no hair, no limbs, no eyebrows, no mouths. There's no quality control among country ball YouTubers, so that's why we're here. We're here to set everybody straight. Let's merge these with the tank as well. Yellow and red. Okay. And I guess we can kind of do the seal. It'll look something like this. I hate coats of arms on flags. They're bad. Almost always. And let's just do some black lines to make it look like there's text. Okay. So that's Gran Colombia. We've got the tank, and now we're gonna draw Peru. Let's have Peru like strapped to this. I think that'll be funny. It'll be 2033 till Long March 9 flies, while America already has 3. China can't compete right now. Well, they've just demonstrated the ability to do a soft landing and return on the moon with the Chang'e 6 probe that just landed. They're doing a sample return mission. So it's basically on, just getting the rocket done. And 6 years, NASA's not good at meeting deadlines, particularly when it comes to manned spaceflight, at least not since the Apollo program, because NASA's been underfunded for about 50 years, Columbia doesn't have a coat of arms, just the presidential flag and naval ensign. This is Grand Columbia, Yoder. Welcome. Someone requested the flag of Grand Columbia, firing a tank at Peru. So I did a sort of not ad hoc. What's the word? Kind of like a crappy seal coat of arms. Now we're gonna put Peru strapped to the end of the turret. I think that'd be funny. This is very phallic. I'm just now realizing. This is like a straight up execution method. Not great. Looks familiar. Oops. Let's make this a little bit darker. Okay, and then sort of like the stress lines, How do I do it? Like that. Okay. Now we finished the tank. Draw Ukraine eating tiny Russia? I can do that. We have a tiny Russia, so I just need to, let's see. The tank should be green, right? If it's in, why is it filling like that? Oh, I see. If it's in South America, the tank is going to be in green camo. Okay, let's do... a dark green here. Whoops. Dark green on the inside of the treads. Maybe darker than that. And then... fill in the middle with something like this. Let's zoom in. Simple cartoon tank. It's too much. Okay. Let's do... a lighter green here. Don't let her bleed into Columbia. Maybe same color here? No, let's do just a little bit darker. Sort of there. And then turret will make darker too. And then the end will be... oh, whoops. I need to fix Peru. Some surgery on Peru. Okay. That's pretty good. What do you guys think? Quick and dirty. Let's have Ukraine. We're going to put Ukraine next to Russia. Just like God did, because he has a sick sense of humor. But we're going to make Ukraine bigger than Russia. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Let's have Ukraine, like, popping out from behind Poland. Yeah, okay. Poor Russia. Everyone's mean to Russia. Not true. Russia's a bully. Something like that. This part needs to be a little bit more like that. Okay, let's do that. I love the Ukrainian flag. I think it's beautiful. Let's give Ukraine angry eyes. Here. Does that look right? Those eyes are too big. Chosen Ball. Listen to Chomia on the Wing. Chomia on the Wing. North Korean pop song. Is that going to turn chat into a bunch of activated sleeper cell agents? Ukrainian flag reminds you of a wheat field under blue sky. Yeah, that's the idea. It's a representation of like your traditional Ukrainian landscape. It's like Estonia. The Estonian flag is a representation of the Estonian landscape. It's the same thing, same idea. That's what I think it makes it so elegant. That eye is too big. I have to do some video editing a little bit later today as well. I can't draw a good straight line here. Okay, that's pretty good. This one's no good. I'm having a hard time drawing. I have to like turn my neck to figure out how to draw this. Like a dog, you know, when they don't understand something, they tilt their head left and right. It's because they're trying to, when they turn their head, they're like adjusting their ears, right? Since they perceive the world more through audio and smell than they do eyesight. They turn their head so that they can get a better sense of like what they're hearing. They can triangulate. Okay. Let's do that. The eyes maybe over. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that looks good. All right, what's next? Abe Lincoln, can I review your art, please? Sure. Malik, I should try doing the global alphabet challenge. It's basically you start with a country that starts with letter A. After you guess, you can guess another A country, go to B country, and if you get Z, you loop back to A. That seems difficult. Marble Sphere, I like the art that you drew. Jacobs as well. Abe Lincoln, you wanted me to show something? Where'd you put it? Oh, I found it. Okay. This is Simo Haya, the Finnish sniper from World War II. He had like 300 kills or something, right, in the Winter War. This is cool. Try drawing the rifle, right? But you got your Finland down pat. Samson, did I see the meme that you put in general discussion 2 on the Polandball subreddit? Let me take a look. How long ago? Oh, I see. I'm not going to watch it right now because I have audio on. I don't know what the audio is okay. If the audio is okay or not. Okay. What's next? The best person ever. Welcome. Estonia? I like drawing Estonia. One of my favorite flags. If you guys don't like the Estonian flag, you're wrong. We're gonna make big Estonia. Bigger. Comically large Estonia. Let's give him the Anschluss size from rectangle. So let's do the lines. Let's do like a dark gray. Let's move the canvas over a little bit. It's an Estonian world, you're just living in it. Is it bigger or closer? Good question. I think there's an old comic about that where it was Estonia is larger than all the other countries in the panel, and then Latvia or Poland yells at Estonia. It says like, Estonia, stop standing near the camera, and he moves back. Is the audio broken? Can you guys hear me? Or is that just on Geo Minecrafter's end? My microphone is plugged in. Okay, cool. There's no music? Okay. Now there is. It says my microphone's working. That's a good Estonia. What's next? 13-star USA, but he has sunglasses. German Empire has small eyes. No, so this is a big mistake that a lot of people make. Rectangle does not represent Imperial Germany. If you're drawing Germany in World War I, or if you're drawing the German Empire as it existed from 1871 until 1918, you draw it as a ball. Rectangle represents a hypothetical Fourth Reich. It does not represent Imperial Germany. No, don't apologize. It's totally fine. This is lore about a stupid cartoon ball medium, It's not something to take that seriously. We see that quite a lot in a lot of country ball content on YouTube, for example. People will draw or depict Germany in World War I as rectangle. That's not accurate. So here, let me show you a short that we made. Oh, also, if you didn't see our newest short, I'm not going to play this one on stream just because I think it might get a copyright. The YouTube has a different policy for using copyrighted content, copyrighted music in shorts than they do for long form videos. So like if I played back Standoff, this is fine as a short, but when I played it on stream for you guys, it got a content ID claim, so I won't show this. And then Swan Lake, this is our newest short. We put it out this afternoon. If you haven't taken a look at it, go take a look. It's cute. Swan Lake is a great piece of music. So it's a ballet by what is it? Is it Tchaikovsky? Russian composer. Yeah, Tchaikovsky. Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. Swan Lake is great. What was I saying? I was going to show something. Oh, 2 Days into Belgium. So we featured, this is a parody of a song that was pretty popular on YouTube that we made, and it's about World War I. So we feature Imperial Germany in it, and it's drawn as a ball. So let's take a look at this real quick.
I'm 2 days into Belgium, building my defensive line. There's this guy, let's call him Britain, says to move back past the Rhine. But it doesn't really sit with me quite right, cause I just can't match his naval might. I just keep thoughtlessly throwing soldiers at the French lines in the middle of the night. I'm 2 days...
Yeah, we're working on a full version of this. We have Chicken Scuttle Monkey came up with lyrics for a full version. It needs a little bit more work to fine tune it. But we are working on a full version of this. It'll be like a 2-minute song. I don't know. How many of you are familiar with the original song? The 2 Days into College song? Because I never watched YouTube Shorts until we started this YouTube channel, and then a couple months ago I started watching Shorts because we started putting out a lot of them, and it got recommended to me, the original song, and it was insanely catchy, and I could not stop listening to it. So I was like, okay, we can turn this into a parody of some kind. But there's all sorts of covers that have been done of it and parodies on YouTube for the past couple of months. So, but yeah, so the point here is that this is a World War I sort of era comic. So we drew Germany as Imperial Germany as a ball. Rectangle's hypothetical fourth German Reich, which we call the European Union. I kid. Fun little history note for those of you who don't know. Historically, the most powerful member state of the European Union was France. It was not Germany. Up until German unification, and even then, it really wasn't until the mid-2000s that Germany became the most, the predominant member of the European Union. And that's starting to change again. France is starting to reassert itself as Germany sort of lost its footing economically, and just Germany's not a military power, and being a military power matters more in modern Europe than it did 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah, Germany is an economic great power, but it's not like a traditional great power anymore because it doesn't have the military power to back it up. France and the United Kingdom are both more powerful than Germany when it comes to hard power. Alright, so yeah, we were going to do Earth SOSC. We're going to draw the 13-star US flag. Sinister, you made a remix of 2 Days into Belgium with proper credit. Please go watch it. I will check that out after stream. I'm glad that we could inspire you. That's pretty cool. So I need to get the Betsy Ross flag. Longtime viewers of the chat or of the stream will know that this is my favorite variant of the American flag. I don't like the American flag. I think it's a pretty boring flag. This is a better version of it. So this was one of the earliest flags adopted by the United States. Alright, we're going to draw USA. Make him not that big, but you wanted it to be big, so we'll make it big-ish. That is a good ball. I just need to clean it up. So tip, when you're drawing balls, clean up this part of the ball. Don't just leave it like that, you know? It's important. Alright, okay. This is a pretty decent ball. Eyes. Sunglasses. Always fun to draw. Comically large Ireland. We should make a canvas where we start with one character as very tiny, and then every character we add just gets larger and larger, right? So we have tiny Russia, we have Ukraine, then we have Poland, then we have Estonia. Give him a hamburger. Alright, sunglasses. Love drawing sunglasses. Let's do it on this side. Do you guys have any suggestions for another long form video that we could do after we do the EU? Maybe like so the video, hopefully we can get it out next week, but it's a video essay. It's funny though. Explaining what the European Union is and some history. And tentatively it's called something like, what the hell is the EU? Or what the hell is Europe? So something in that vein. Is there something else that you guys would like to see? I think you guys will like that video. But I'm curious what kind of videos you might like to see. Like, what is the Roman Empire? What is the United States? What is ASEAN? What was the Franco-Prussian War? You know what? Let's make this one a little bit smaller. Whoops. There's one thing I don't want the channel to be, and I think everyone else on the team also agrees, is we don't want the channel to be about Polandball. We want Polandball to be the medium for which we make videos, right? Like, we could talk until the cows come home about Polandball and its history and its lore, but I think part of the appeal is that it's a very accessible way of disseminating history and international relations content and stuff like that, you know? Maybe have a long-form video series of reviewing people's comics instead of having people ask for it to be done on stream. That would be a good Dick Rhino one. I'm not a moderator in the subreddit. I was a moderator for like a 3-month stint 10 years ago, and I don't know that I actually approved anyone. Most submissions to the subreddit are bad and don't deserve to be given approval rights. So Dick Rhino has been a moderator for many years, so he would probably be a better person to make that video. Okay, let's do... pixel. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then stripes. So, one thing that I used to do when I was drawing the US was I would make the 13 stripes. I don't do that anymore because that's annoying. I just make a like 7 or 8. Okay. And if some of you have not drawn before on your computer, your tablet, or PC, whatever you use, try downloading GIMP, G-I-M-P. It's a good free program that can do most of what Photoshop does. And you can just start drawing. Pink sunglasses? No, so like when you're storyboarding in Photoshop or GIMP or something where you have layers, it can be helpful to draw certain objects as certain colors, and then you go back in later and you fill them in as the color that you actually want them to be, right? Because a lot of objects have a black outline, and like if the sunglasses were black right now, here, let's take a look. It's sort of hard to see like right here because all the black blends in with each other. It would be hard to tell if like this line is straight or something, right? So do it in different colors, and then you can come back in and fill it later with the proper colors. You could use, you know, pink sunglasses if you want. Keep the pink sunglasses. Paint 3D. French Ball use Krita. I've never heard of that. Conrad uses Krita as well. A lot more intuitive and free. Shadow Wolf use flip a clip, but it's typically for animations. Yeah, I only heard about that after a couple people in the Discord mentioned it. MS Paint. Aaron uses MS Paint. That man has put out more Polandball content than basically anyone ever. Locked in the basement, making Polandball comics. Like nature intended. Okay, now let's do the stars. Oh, you know what? Stars is green first, or I guess blue, whatever. That's actually kind of hard to see. Let's make this darker. That's better. Now at the bottom, it's sort of inverted. I'm not going to draw all 13. Just enough to sort of give the impression that it's a circle and that they're rotating. bring these two down a bit. Make room for one more. So this one's like mostly hidden, so I probably didn't even need to draw that one. Let's pull it over here. Yeah, okay. And then, I don't know, something like that. There's a better way of having done this, but I'm in too deep at this point. Okay, let's fill these in. Now we make them white. Go back to the Betsy Ross flag, get the blue, fill in the US with blue. Glasses, we're gonna hide for a second. Stars, we need to go over and fix this. Now we erase some of this. Oh, I already merged it. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. So like that. Okay. And this one over here. Shit. Make sure you're drawing on the right layers, because that can really fuck everything up. Alright, my favorite part of the sunglasses is filling them in and doing the lines behind them, like the glare. So let's do that. Betsy Ross flag with sunglasses. Anachronistic, but we're gonna go with it. Because it looks cool. Sorry, chat. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm trying to draw. Merge these. Do a light gray for the lines and then a darker gray for the lenses. One shot of that pixel over here. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was impressive. Oh, I have to fix this up here. Save pink sunglasses. Should they be pink? Do you want the sunglasses to be pink? Okay, everybody wants them to be pink. We'll make them pink. Pink sunglasses it is. Why not? Here, let's give it a darker frame. And then... That's pretty good. No purple, only pink. Okay. I got you. I know what we're doing. There. How's that? Pink is the new black. I like pink. I think pink is a good color. I really like the like vaporwave and outrun aesthetic, where it's like neon blue and pink, purple. You know, yeah, Miami Vice vibes, exactly. And now that I'm looking at this, I want to fix this. that. It'll make the star field look less terrible. So I sort of phoned it in on the stars. Okay. USA. Draw the Flash, Wally West. Is Wally West the name of the Flash? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna draw the Flash with a timer. Let me pull it up on screen. Because I'm not good at drawing people, I'm gonna put a timer. I will give myself 3 minutes to draw this. Draw the Flash. You want me to draw him as a ball? Oh, okay, well that's not as fun. Draw the Flash as a ball? I actually like that. Okay, let's do that. The Flash as a ball. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what I want to do. Very animated Aaron type ball. It's like an egg. The eyes we're gonna make totally white. I'm looking at his mask, right? Actually, maybe not. It looks bad. That, and then we have to draw his symbol. Let's get the right yellow and black. Symbol. We're going to do a cool blurring effect, too, that I think you guys will like. Okay, this is all white, actually. Now we do the lightning bolt. Give it a black outline as well. The edge there. What else am I missing? Give him a six-pack. And massive pecs. You think Flash is from USA? Yeah, canonically, where is he from? Central City. He's from Nebraska. His hometown is Blue Valley, Nebraska. No. Yes. Sure. Oh, I have to give him like the little ear things, right? Are those shaped like lightning bolts too? Yeah, okay, I gotta do those. Let me do the ear things. Where are the eyes? Okay. The ear things for a ball that doesn't have ears. They're not really lightning bolts. They're sort of shaped like that. I'm looking at some iterations of it have it as yellow, some have it as red. Let's just do yellow for consistency's sake. Now we need to do like electricity around him. Oh, we need the one behind him as well. Do we just create Marvel Ball? Can I add a shotgun? Give the Flash a shotgun? Does he ever use a shotgun in canon? What's the point of being a superhero if you're just going to use a weapon like that? A gun? Alright, let's do the electricity. Some behind him as well. That's good enough. Let's stroke it. 1 pixel. Let's make it like something like that. Let's change the opacity to 90 maybe? Less than that. 75? No, that's no good. We'll do 100. And then here, what I can do is duplicate it, but now make it blue. Remove the blending effect. Let's get rid of the stroke. Unstroke it. What happens if I unstroke this one as well? Something like that. Okay. That looks better. Let's make the canvas white again. See what we're working with here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, where's the ball? Is this the ball? See what I'm doing here? Clever, huh? Oops. Okay. Now let's do, how do I want to do this? Take this red, and then probably behind all of these balls. Erase this part right here, then up here. Where's the... Oh, okay, I see. Stroke this one. No, hold on. Blending options, stroke. Make it darker red. Merge all of these. Got the flash. Okay. Okay, I think it's decent. Marvel ball, or DC ball. Superhero ball. Alright, that's for some pretty good stuff. Let's take a look at what we drew today. Ukraine and Russia, Berlin, Big Estonia, US Betsy Ross flag with pink and purple sunglasses, mostly pink. The Flash, and then Grand Colombia about to fire a tank shell through Peru. This actually needs to be fixed. Let's do a little bit of shading, actually, on the tank. And on the ball. Just make it look better, you know? Right there, that needs to be fixed. Okay. Tank probably needs some shading here. Maybe some here. I would say a little bit here. And then we'll do Another phallic image. Alright. Merge these, and then erase this part. Whoops. Okay. Makes the tank look better. That's not bad. What did you not realize until you were way too old? Oh, God, I don't know. I have to think. Oh, yeah, the tank is going to hit the flash. Can the flash outrun an artillery shell? Or a tank round? Probably. Made some art in the Comics and Art channel. Check it out. Netherlands ball. I like this. So instead of drawing Nazi Germany, because you can't draw swastikas on YouTube, you drew YouTube as Nazi Germany. France, Poland, and Belgium. This is great. This is really funny. I like this. Banisa Kizonu, welcome. This is really good. Netherlands Ball made this. This is great. I love this. I am going to make this a Discord emoji, because this is awesome. We go to Discord. Hopefully I can do it. I might have to edit it a little bit. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Okay. Let me change the name of it. Emojis. YouTube. That's good. I like it. It's maybe a little bit too small. I don't know. Alright, let's play some games real quick. Let's do global. Alright, so I normally get Saudi Arabia first. And it is close. It is 3,800 kilometers away. India is not warmer. Let's try Chad. Chad is warmer. Chad is 2,900 kilometers. So it could... It's probably not in Europe. It's probably somewhere in Southern Africa. So let's try... South Africa is farther than 2,900. I don't know. Rwanda, maybe? Rwanda is... Okay. Now, I don't know what countries border here. Map of Africa. Rwanda is 1,400 kilometers from this country. So maybe it is closer to South. Maybe Botswana? Maybe it's Botswana. Botswana is adjacent to the answer. Okay. So Botswana borders Namibia, South Africa, Zimbabwe. Let's try South Africa. South Africa is also adjacent to the answer, so it has to be Namibia. What? What do all three of these border? Oh, do they all border Zimbabwe? Oh, okay, yeah. Namibia has a small border with Zimbabwe. Does it? Yeah, okay, all three of them meet the Kenzungula border. All three countries meet there. Botswana, Zimbabwe, and Namibia. Interesting. The Kabrivi Strip? Is that what it's called? Alright, let's do... What was the other one? Travel? add this. Today I have to go from Virginia to Maine. So Virginia to Maryland to... Does New Jersey border Maryland? I don't think it does. I think you have to cut through Delaware. Let me do New Jersey. Yeah, you have to cut through Delaware. New York. Massachusetts? Did I spell wrong? Massachusetts. New Hampshire. Alright, that was easy. World. Norway to Ireland. 3 guesses, or... I can't use, you can't just jump islands, so I can't just go Norway, UK, Ireland. So let's do, can I do Denmark? Will that count? Sweden to Denmark to Germany to France to UK. Okay. So, I mean, you do have to go through islands to get there. But yeah, I did it perfectly. What else? I wouldn't be able to do the individual states or like provinces of other countries. I could only do the US. Maybe Canada, but I don't see Canada here. Okay. And then, Pillow Fluff, you could help with India? Alright, let's do India together. Chat. We're gonna figure out how to do India. You go from Rajasthan to Kerala. I have no idea where these are. So we're going from north to south. Madhya Pradesh. Yes. Keep them coming. Do you have other territories like Mongolia? Yeah, you can do... There are a couple of countries that have provincial level games. I would not be able to do any of them except for the United States and maybe Canada. Chhattisgarh? Tamil Nadu? Let's try Tamil Nadu. That doesn't seem to be a place. Chhattisgarh? Radioactive Potato, you can help me out in Mexico? Okay. Do that. Karnataka? Oh, we're missing one. There's at least one between these, right? Maharashtra? Oh, there we go. Okay. Right on. Did it. I'll have to try and remember these. Okay. Gujarat. I can remember. Tamil Nadu, that makes sense. Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is the most populous one, right? Haryana, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Mizoram, Manipur, Assam, Meghalaya, Assam, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation of each of those, but I'm gonna have to learn. Oh, and then Andaman and Nicobar Islands, right? The Sentinelese people live somewhere here, right? Where they kill everybody who tries to go to North Sentinel Island, right? Okay, we're gonna do Mexico. Radioactive Pieta, you're gonna help me with Mexico, because I don't know the Mexican states. When you get from Yucatan to Chiapas. Chiapas? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Your brother says the capital of Odisha sounds like Bhubaneswar. The Sentinelese language would be such an amazing thing to figure out. I mean, not useful at all. Quintana Roo? That's one. So yeah, this is the northern part of the Yucatan Peninsula, I guess, is Yucatan. Elite cameraman, very cool stream. Thank you, appreciate it. Tabasco? Probably wasn't necessary. I did not know Tabasco was a region in Mexico, a Mexican state. In the U.S., we have a hot sauce called Tabasco sauce. That's what I know it from. I don't know if you guys have Tabasco sauce in your countries. State of Mexico? Where is that? Nowhere close. Does anybody else know? We're trying to get from Yucatan to Chiapas. Campeche? Oh, there we go. Nice. You got it. Sri Lanka. Do they have Sri Lanka? Let's see. They have... so there's... For the individual countries, they have Argentina, Austria, they have the Benelux countries, Brazil, Bulgaria, China, Colombia, France, Germany, Britain, India, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Moldova, the Nordic countries, North and South Korea, Portugal, Romania, Russia, Spain, Switzerland, Turkey, Ukraine, US. There is no Sri Lanka, unfortunately. Let's do US. Oh, we already did US. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can try Britain? I don't know all the tiny... Yeah, I can't do this. I don't know all these tiny little regions of England, counties. Let's do China. I don't know Chinese provinces. So we need to get from Jiangsu to Chongqing. Chongqing I've heard of. Jiangsu I don't know. But this looks like it's on the coast, right? Because this looks like a river. Is this where Shanghai is? Right? Isn't Shanghai like over here? Xinan? Shanghai's a bit higher? I mean, you guys are going to have to do this for me. I don't know any Chinese regions. I mean, I've heard of some of it. Like, if I read one, I would know it, right? Like Guangzhou. I think Guangzhou is like south, right? None of you guys know this. Hubei province. Hubei borders Chongqing. That's one of them. Yan'an. Yunnan. No. Anhui. Oh, there you go. Okay. You guys just Googled it, didn't you? That's pretty good. Germany. What would Germany be? It's all the tiny little regions. It's not the states, right? Miesbach to Paderborn? I don't know. We won 2 world wars, so I didn't have to learn German geography. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. Maybe I could do Ukraine. Crimea to Sumy. Kherson. Zaporizhia. I'm not spelling it right. Zaporizhia. What's north of it? It's not Kharkiv. Dnieper, right? Or yes, it's where Dnieper city is. Sumy. I think Kharkiv is Kharkiv Oblast. South of Sumy. I literally only know this because of the war. I think Kharkiv is over here, but I don't know if it extends over here. There's Sumy. I'm gonna guess Kharkiv. Oh yeah, okay, Kharkiv worked. So I was actually able to do Ukraine better than basically everything except for the U.S. I've been staring at maps of Ukraine for 2 years. Chernihiv, that's the other one I was thinking of. Kiev Oblast. Okay. All right. I am going to end stream there for tonight. About a 2-hour stream. I don't think I will be able to stream tomorrow. If I do, it's going to be late. But this was fun. I hope you guys had a good time. Dan, you had a comic. Maybe I can show this real quick before I close out. Cuba's flashback. Let me make sure it's kosher. This is a little confusing. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let's close this. We'll go to Photoshop. Cuba's flashback. Dan made this comic. So 1963. Distant Cold War noises getting closer. Russia, Cuba, World War III, PNN, 2024, PTSD flashbacks. Oh, this is Russia sending like some ships to Cuba, right? Germany get into Poland, 1963. This is Bay of Pigs invasion. Why does it go 1963, 2024, 1963 again? That's a little confusing. But your art is getting better for sure. Like the shading in between the eyes and the markings here, like underneath Russia's eyes. You're getting better. Nona Nelson, you made your first comic this week. It's still an approval for the contest. Nice. All right. Good stuff. I hope everybody has a good Wednesday. I will probably stream again on Thursday, for sure on Friday and Saturday. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Maybe Gate Nerd or Aaron can stream tomorrow. You guys have to bully them, though. So take care, guys.